Okay, hello everyone. It's been a very long time since I did a video. Obviously, uh, having a sort of a channel dedicated to traveling around Japan doesn't do very much good when there's a pandemic going on. Um, yeah, I know things have been starting to slightly go back to normal now in terms of Japan, but it's still you want to try to limit things as much as possible. But anyway, I'll give an update video on what's going on with my life since I moved to my new apartment, which I haven't done a new video in about 5 months now. Um, but anyway, let's forget about all that. That's not the point of today's video. Today's video, something I haven't done before, which is a reaction. Well, not really a reaction, a breakdown, if you like. This is a new music video from Bumper Chicken, which is a collaboration with the Pokemon franchise. Disclaimer: I've already seen this video quite a few times. I love it. Um, I've been playing Pokemon since I was 10 or 11 years old. I didn't quite start with Red and Blue because I think I started with Gold and Silver. Yeah, those are the ones I started off with. So I started with Gold, Silver, then I went back to the originals, and then from there I would play each individual generation. The only one I haven't played is Sword and Shield, which is the new one. The main reason for that is I don't have Nintendo Switch. With the whole pandemic situation, I was hoping to buy one to keep me occupied while I'm just staying in my tiny little apartment. But yeah, they're sold out in Japan. Apparently, it's very hard to get one. I've been trying with all the lotteries from Big Camera and Yodobashi and all that, but no success so far. But yeah, anyway, this music video came out, I believe, just yesterday. And I love it. So if you don't know, Bumper Chicken is one of the biggest bands in Japan at the moment. And this video just covers so much of the whole Pokemon game franchise from its very beginnings to current day. So what we'll do is we'll just play through it once, and then I'll go through it slowly to sort of see exactly some of the things that we might have missed along the way. So like I said, this is my first time doing a video like this. I'm not going to edit it or anything. I'm just going to go straight through it. Hopefully it's good. So anyway, let's get going. Oh, I still get goosebumps from this. I've already watched this like 10, 12 times, and ugh. So these are obviously the band members from Bumper Chicken. From what I've read, that was sort of a homage to the games when they're saying that, four people walking the train tracks and all that. Now, obviously, I'm going to get copyrighted for this, but look, frankly, I don't care. According to YouTube, my channel is not big enough for monetization anyway, so... Yeah, so from here, it's just they're showing the legendary shadows in the background, and then all the allies, or main characters. And this is all the champions. Dun, 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 dun. I like this part because it's sort of going backwards with the generation, so, Sun and Moon, then X, Y, Black, White. Then this is showing Gold versus Red and Blue. So, going from the most modern ones all the way back. It's a trip down memory lane. It's beautiful. And this one is, I believe, it's the newest game, so I haven't played it yet. I don't really know any of these characters, unfortunately. But I do love the way that they transition between some of these. Oh, the Kokoro. Oh, this Eevee and Pikachu are just so cute. And obviously all the professors. beautiful. I love this so much. I'm gonna just skip a bit of the ending. It's basically just showing the lady from early in the video sleeping, and then I think she sort of just nods off towards the end there. So let's break this down bit by bit. So what I'll do is I'll switch it to 25% speed and I'll mute it so that it doesn't sound absolutely shit. Obviously Pokemon, I love the background, gives a whole feel of, you know, the Game Boy era, pixelated graphics. So as I was saying before, apparently in the first game, I can't recall this, but they're saying that they're watching TV and there was like 4 people walking down train tracks or something. That's what some people are saying. I don't necessarily recall it, but this is supposedly a homage to that. Come on, let's get through this. This is so cute. This Pikachu just doesn't give an F. I love it. And this Eevee is just like the happiest thing ever. Oh, she's sucking on Eevee's face. Yeah, I love this part that there's sort of like a double movement thing going on here. Yeah, so it's like a nice bouncy thing, really showing the energy between those two. So this is the lady at the end of the credits that she's sort of sleeping on the couch there, and the dog Pokemon, I can't remember what the name of it was. I believe it's... Is it Sun and Moon? It's either Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield. It's not one... It might be Sword and Shield. I don't think I've played... I mean, it looks like a Corgi. I'm presuming it's Sword and Shield. Yep. Heading off. Look at the Eevee, just like smiling word. Okay, this is one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. So the first thing that they're showing in the background here are all the gym leaders. So this is all the water type gym leaders. So you got Misty, or Kasumi if you like, with her Starmie over there. Obviously the one from Sun and Moon there as well. I can't quite tell some of the others. Now I'll probably admit I don't know the games well enough. The first 2 generations and Sword and Moon are probably the ones that's freshest in my memory. Mostly because I played the first 2 so many times, and I've just completed Sun and Moon last year. So yeah. Then this is the electric one. So obviously, I can't remember her name. It's the model girl from Black and White. Then you got Lieutenant Surge over there. The one from Sun and Moon up the front there. Ooh, that was cute. The model girl was pouting after the electric shock. Oh no, she wasn't. Okay, she just changed her pose. I think this is the... What type is this? Fire? I can't tell what type this one is. I don't think it's fire. I think fire comes later. It's not rock. It shouldn't be rock. What type is this? I cannot tell. There's a... This is not... Ground? Yeah, maybe it's a ground type. I'm not as familiar with the ground types. This is the ice type. Don't know much of that. I believe the one behind there is the ice type person from Silver, or is it? I can't remember now. Jesus, been all I remember is a gym in Silver where you're just sliding on the ice, trying to reach the gym leader. This is the fire one, so I believe that is I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one from Cinnabar Island at the back there. Obviously the one from Sun and Moon with the Alolan Marowak. The fiery girl, I believe it's Black and White. I'm not too sure. Rock type, so that's Brock. Black and White, I believe. I love this scene when Brock's just like, you know, deadpan turning towards the camera. It's like it's the most hilarious thing when watching in normal speed. Yeah. Plant type, so Cerulean City. Sun and Moon at the back there. Yeah, you also notice that the foregrounds and the things that's happening to the characters change depending on which type we are looking at. So if I go back to the start, So you see, the Eevee gets shocked by lightning there. She jumps around the lightning. Then Eevee gets frozen, and then it gets defrosted by the fire monkey type. The rock, you'll see a boulder coming in from the left to right, obviously representing the rock gym. And then from underneath it comes out the other male character with all the grass types around. Then poison. I love this one because you got Kuga and his daughter, which I believe in Pokemon Silver and Gold, Kuga becomes one of the Elite Four. So his daughter takes over the Poison Gym. And look how happy she is. It's just adorable. And this one is the Psychic type. I don't know what Sabrina is doing facing in the opposite direction there. Yeah, I don't... I've played a lot of the games, but I don't quite exactly remember who all the characters are. Now, I know this is the twins, so these two are gym leaders as well. Yeah, it's pretty bad memory. What's this one? Ghost type? Yeah, it's Ghost type. Mimikyu, Gengar. Bug type Pokemon. This one I love. This almost cracks me up as much as the Brock one does because they're sort of, look they're looking at this Butterfree flying past. This is the cutest thing of, them panning with the camera. So see if we can do that. Look at that. It's adorable. I believe this is the Fairy type. Obviously the one at the bottom left there is Pokemon Sun and Moon. I don't know where some of these other ones are from though. Did Pokemon Gold and Silver have fairy types? I can't remember they did. Then this is the dragon one. So she's the last gym leader from Pokemon Gold and Silver. I can't remember what the backstory of it was. I believe Lance used to have that gym, and I think she took over. Steel type. I remembered her and that freaking Steelix. Oh man, had so much problems against that back in the day. Mostly because I think the Steel type was new to me at the time. I wasn't quite sure what Steel was weak against. Now I know it's fire. But I remember Sun and Moon, I believe it was very hard to find a fire type. I think in all generations it was bloody difficult to get a fire type. It's usually one of the reasons why I like starting with a fire Pokemon. Water type and plants is abundant. You'll find them anywhere, but fire types are usually bloody rare. It gets hit with the steel pan, obviously symbolizing the steel gym. I also like how she changes expressions after he gets hit. It's like, oh my gosh, he got hit. Which one's this? Normal type? I think, yeah, you got the slacking there. That's the father from generation which one was it? Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, he was the father of the main character. Oh my gosh, her and that freaking milk tank. I think I don't know anyone who has never had problems with the milk tank in their first ever playthrough. That thing is, as the name suggests, is a freaking tank. Like, my god, it's almost impossible to beat it. Especially once it starts going with the rollout thing. Like, it would just kill one Pokemon, you send another one out, you continue on this rollout and kill the next one too. And nightmares. And then the worst of all is that she didn't even bother giving you the gym badge after you beat her as well. Fighting type. It's interesting because I believe. Oh no, he's Elite Four. Was he Elite Four? I think he's Elite Four. Yeah. So for a second there, I thought they included the fighting gym from the first game. That was not an official fighting gym, but no, they didn't. That's just the fighting guy from Elite Four. Wait, did the Elite Four have a fighting type? Or was it a rock type? Might be a rock type. I can't remember. Anyway, and then I don't. Oh, flying type, of course. And then obviously it jumps up. Now I believe here they're sort of showing some of the legendaries in the background, which I kind of like the way that they did it because it's only showing the shadows. Obviously, these being legendary Pokemon, they're not very common, so it's sort of symbolizing that they are there in the background, but um, obviously not in the forefront of the things. Yeah, these ones are not too obvious. I can't really tell. Oh no, hang on. Those looks like the some of these looks like the legendary dogs from or wolves or whatever from the gold and silver. That one there, Entei? Yeah, that one that looks like Entei or the fire type. Um, I think that yeah these ones are more obvious. So I believe that is what's the ice type? The ice flying one called Articuno. You'll probably see Zapdos around here as well. That Zapdos there. Do we have Moltres? No, I didn't spawn Moltres. But yeah, these are all the legendary. So once again, I'm not as familiar with all the Pokemon names. Ooh, who are oh, is that like Giovanni and all the evil Team Rocket guys? And all the other ones. So once again, there's a shadowy organization working back. Because I do believe that is the leaders of the evil corporation. So I believe this one here is the one in the top left is Giovanni. And then we transition. I do like how they transition between some of the different characters. Um, like it's almost like a blink and you miss it kind of thing. Um, and then you see most of the playable characters in the background. So those two are from um, oh my gosh, Ruby and Sapphire. Then I believe that's X and Y. Black and White 1. Oh, 1 and 2. So the second girl is from Black and White 2. The first one's from Black and White. Sorry. No. The second one. Oh man, it's been so long since I played Pokemon Black and White. So yeah, they're the two female characters from Black and White. Oh no, did I get it wrong? Hang on. Oh no, was she from Crystal? Not Crystal. Yeah, Crystal. I can't remember. Might be Crystal or one of the other gens. So those two. Yeah, she might be Crystal. So this one here is Pokemon Black 1, and that's Pokemon Black 2, and then there's the guy characters. This is X and Y, I believe. Then Sun and Moon. I don't know who that one is. And then we transition into the Pokemon League champion. So this is Lance from first game. I can't remember who this one is. Steven? Was it Steven? Is that his name? Might be Steven. Can't remember the name of that one. Then Cynthia. I really don't remember much from Diamond and Pearl because that's my least favorite generation. I think the game was just so slow. I played it once and never got back to it. Black and White, I didn't like the first one as much, but I really enjoyed the second one for some reason. And this one I really liked. Unfortunately, you don't see the gym leaders on Pokemon Black and White in the video because this is their hands. But the bigger hand is I can't remember what his name was, but he was the one from the first Pokemon Black and White game. Then the second hand you see is Iris from the second Black and White game. And that's because she became the Pokemon champion in between those two games. So I kind of like this sort of transition that he's passing on the mantle from one to the other. So that's what this clapping thing was about. X and Y, I think. Interesting that they didn't show Sun and Moon. Maybe that was Sun and Moon. I can't remember. Um, so I believe this is sort of showing some of the um, people who has some of the allies along the way. I think the Sun and Moon ones is really cute. Now this one I'm not too sure what this is a reference to. Is it one in movies or in the game? Because I think she was from um, X and Y, but I don't remember there being a Mewtwo in it. Maybe there was. I didn't play X and Y too long either. Um, yeah, I like this part, Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon really changed up the way that the Pokemon franchise usually goes. Um, and not many people liked it, but I loved it. It gave it a bit of fresh air. And one of the things I love about it as well is all the big cast of friends that were there in the game. Um, so obviously, the rival. And this one's just so cute. They're both doing the Z moves from the game. And you see like the cute the little legendary Pokemon also having his little nice happy moments on the bottom right there. It's so cute. I love this. So that was that symbolizes conflict in Pokemon Black and White, and is sort of the major enemy in the first game. I can't remember how much of a role he plays in the second game. Um, I'll say I think out of all the games, I felt that Black and White was the one that had the biggest sort of conflict of views about the use of Pokemon and battling and all that. And this one I can't quite remember what it was. I presume. Who are you? Is he the one that stole the Pokemon in Pokemon um Silver and Gold? Because it's showing the Pokemon Gold and Silver status. So I presume he is the guy who stole the Pokemon at the very beginning of the game. Um and then as I was mentioning when I was watching this in full screen, I like how they're showing, from the newest ones and sort of going back and looking back in time, um, sort of a leap in the past, so going back into memory, of all the different games. So this one here is before it was Diamond and Pearl, but they transitioned to the main male character from um, Ruby and Sapphire. And this is one of the transitions I like, is that soon they'll switch to the female version of that character. Right there. And I really like that transition. Then obviously you got Blue. I'll call him Blue because this is based on the game, so it's not Gary, it's Blue. So this one, he to me is one of the best rival characters because obviously he was your rival the entire first game. He beat the Elite Four before you did in the first game. So he's really up there. And then in the second game, he's now the gym leader in Giovanni's old gym. So this is sort of symbolizing. I believe them showing him last is that he's the biggest rival really in the series. Look at that smirk bastard. Oh man. And of course this here to me is the pinnacle of the Pokemon series, the games anyway, where this happens in Pokemon Gold and Silver. So after you beat the Elite Four, then you go back to Kanto to challenge all those gyms, and they are a lot more powerful than the Johto equivalents. And then at the end of it all, you face against the champion from the first game. So it's sort of like, in the first game you're playing through, you became the Pokemon champion. In the second game, you play through and you got to beat that first guy. And to me, that's sort of the ultimate sequel. And to me, why Gold and Silver is probably the best entry in the entire franchise. I'm a bit biased. It's the first one I played, but I mean, there's just so much content in that game and introduced so much new features. If you haven't played Heart Gold, was it? Yeah, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I highly recommend you do. Those two to me are the best games in the entire franchise. So yeah, this is depicting that final battle between the Gold, Silver, and versus Red. It's epic, so epic. And that brings to an end the first half. Now, what's this thing in the back there? Is that more legendaries? Oh, yep. That's the blue whale Pokemon, the Kyogre. I don't know what his name is. Cudon is this other one. This Eevees is so adorable. It's just so happy no matter what. Now I'm wondering whether this is symbolizing that green dragon type. Was it Rayquaza? I don't know how to pronounce these names. I think this might be symbolizing it, because when the other two come out, the third one comes in to sort of try to calm them down. But they're not showing it. I believe this is regarding some of the ruins or something similar. In some of the games. And then now they're going to Sword and Shield. So this stuff I'm not as familiar with. I'm not familiar with it at all. I've never played the games. But once again, I love the transitions that they have here. Not this part, but something slightly later. So obviously he's a champion. And then they show you more. I think these are your rivals, companions. Now, this one I like. So you see him there. I believe his brother's a champion. So, bang, it switches to the champion. So it sort of shows that he's got a lot of expectations to try to live up to. And then this is another one I like, that the switch from the male character of Sword and Shield into the female one, just by sort of growing the hair out. It was a very cool and quick transition, just like that. Amazing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Then we get to the final sequence. I just love the design. So cool. Eevee. And then it's the legendary Pokemon from Sword and Shield in the background. I don't know which one it is. Is it both of them? I can't read. Oh, it's both of them. Yeah, the other head's at the bottom left. And then Eevee reunites with her again. There's more kissing. Pikachu won't get off his face. Goes down to pick up the hat. And then we see all the professors here. Such a cool thing. So obviously Professor Oak's the main one. Which is the second one? I believe the one with the glasses in the back is the second one. Then near the end you see the Sun and Moon guy just come in to give it a big hug. Brilliant. And then obviously they get swamped by all the starters. Ugh. The feels. I didn't actually have a very good look at the posters, but I believe they might be representative of the different regions as well. Cool. And then they walk off together. And you see the thing that the little signage are all representative of the different regions. Now I'm not quick enough to tell which is which. I can see at the very far left that looks like the tower, one of the battle towers. Yeah. Now I don't really know where these particular characters come from. I heard people saying like the subway guys for the ones on the left, but I can't remember which game that one came from. I don't know where the idols come from on the right. we skip through that. Then we switch back to Bumper Chicken guys, and then obviously you got Mew finishing things off, and whoever this is throwing Pokeball. Voila, we're done. Awesome, awesome video. Then, as I mentioned before, this was the lady at the very start who was still sleeping, and then she sort of nods off towards the end there. Yep, she's gone. So where was that? Yeah, this beginning part here. Yep. So that's her in the background there. So let's go through this a bit more quickly this time, just so that we can see some of the stuff that I talked about. Will we play at full speed? Let's not play at full. Oh yeah, let's do it at full speed. So no sound because I'm going to be talking over this quite a bit. Yeah, so all the cuteness there. Yeah, so I don't know if you saw that one, but it's that double movement by her just gets me. So after she hugs, it sort of like, you know, move up like that. Yeah, it gets me every time. Okay, now keep in mind what we talked about with the gym leaders. Can use this is so much information to process because this is how quickly it goes past. But yeah, that's why I wanted to sort of go at a quarter speed just to see what's going on here. But see how quickly some of these move. So like the Brock one, there you go. A very quick turn on the face from Brock right there. And then you got the plant type, not plant, the bug type. Which one was it? Yeah, there. This goes so fast. Yeah, I just like the way that they turn. Okay, so let's quickly go through that one again. It's such a cute video. I love it. Yeah, these legendaries are moving so quickly, you can't really tell them apart. Like, I've watched this about, this would be my 12th or 13th time by now, and I'm still seeing stuff I did not spot the first time. It's amazing. And then the Z moves, so cute. Now look at the character transitions here. Like the male to female, just how quickly that transition is. Yeah, then the two legendaries. Yeah, okay, so from this part here for the next 3 or 4 seconds, I believe this is one of the best parts of the entire video, where he transitions to his brother, and then they show the main character from Sword and Shield, and then they switch up the gender of the character. It's a very, very quick sequence of events there. Boom, boom, boom. Amazing. Okay, yep, so it's the two different legendaries that's sleeping on each other there. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I love it. I wish they would turn this into an anime. Seriously. So anyway, that's the first time I've sort of done a reaction like this. For the most part, it's unedited. I've just sort of sat here and just blabbered on for a good 40 or so minutes. This could probably be one of my longest videos ever as well. Anyway, yep. So look, I obviously with the whole pandemic situation, as mentioned before, I've not been able to travel anywhere near as much as I have been wanting to. I haven't even gone out to get a haircut. I mean, look how long my hair is right now. This is the longest my hair has ever been. I haven't cut in about 9 months. But anyway, yep. I'm going to have a few days off in a couple of weeks that I'm planning to wander around Tokyo by foot, just to take a few videos and stuff, and then I'll probably give a bit more lengthy update then on what I'm going to be up to. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Stay safe all, and I hope you guys loved this video as much as I did. Feel free to take your time breaking it down. Just really slow down the video, appreciate every single frame. It's amazing. It's probably the best music video from the Pokemon series I've ever seen. In fact, this could very well be one of the best Pokemon videos I've seen in general. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. See you guys soon.